What's up guys, my name is TurBotFilms and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 1.8 or dot 1.8, oh 1.8. Yay, update! Hello Jupiter, how are you doing today? Well, we're gonna start a game and, well, there's a rocket here now. As it says, man or bust, with the dots over it. The man or bust. Yay! That's the Kurt J. Mac reference. If you don't know it, I don't know how to explain it. But I'm gonna start a new one because I was thinking about actually resuming my Turbo Space program, but I won't. I will do another one. I will call it the Turbot Kerman. Turbot Kerman. Look at that, Turbot Kerman. Alright, start. And you can hear sounds. This is great. Great. But the first fling, I want to show you that update. So, music. Yay. And they are now one. Oh, burp. What's a burp? I don't know. Burp. Ooh. But there are now one new thing here. I don't know what it's called. Capsule. It's not capsule, but it works. And there are now 3 types. Oops, they are lagging out. But 3 types of probes, which is, if you don't know what a probe is, it's a robot. Robot. Yeah, I can't discard it. But I'm gonna build something simple. I might actually use this. No, I don't want to use the lander can. The lander can. I can't remove it. I will just use the Mark 1 and 2 capsule apparently. Oh, update. Sorry for that. My virus program updated. Burp. It's a burping thing now. But there are now new fuel tanks. The engines are redesigned. This is standard maintenance, still looks the same. Maybe. Yeah, this is the ultimate rocket. But they are very small fuel tanks for probes and very small engines. So I won't recommend them. But they are the standard fuel tank and this one, the Rockomax, which are usually used with this capsule. And they are, yeah, you can see here. This one is new. This one, ooh, Rockomax engine. Ooh, yeah, RCS tank is now redone. They are now sideways RCS for the landers and stuffs. The thruster blocks are redone. The SASs are redone. I don't think this is not redone. Nope, not redone. Structurals, yeah, there's a new decoupler. Awesome. And there's something called a stack separator now. I'm gonna demonstrate this thing for you guys because I want it to be simple. But right, so let's just lunge. See, this is looking weird. I will also show another thing. Let's build Jebediah and Bob for my demonstration purposes. Awesome. Alright guys, are you ready? Are you ready to? Well, I just murdered them. Oops. End flight, yes. Space Center. Okay, that did not work as I wanted, so I will maybe not demonstrate that right now. I'm actually gonna use another capsule. I wanna use a smaller one for now. Why do I also spawn something in? But we were at structurals. Alright, this is this thing, but I will get into that a little later. Or I can get into it soon. And there are now something called a strut part. And this is a gigantic part. Yeah, it's just struts. They don't do special much, which they look awesome in space stations, which I will come to now. Yes, so this is just the air tab. Another thing, you need now air intakes. They work, so you need them now before using a plane. But the biggest thing of this update is the docking system now introduced. The docking. Yes. The docking. Now I can dock a ship to another. Whoa! Making one. Which I will try to do. And there's actually a wrong button. There is actually a already done space station core if you want to. But I think actually I might do my own one. But you can see this one looks awesome. It's a can. And this part here is a hitchhiker thing. You can put 4 Kerbals in it. Kerbals inside it. So it's great. Actually, it's awesome. But I will actually design my own space station with the lander can. I'm gonna use my own lander can. So I'm gonna have 1 hitchhiker storage container. Yeah, so 4 of those. So I have a lot of them. If you want to know what tips, you can shift click and click anywhere to actually move the thing. I just discovered that not too long ago. Alright, so this is a battery bank. Yeah, there's now electricity too. So I will actually recommend you guys using that. It's awesome. Right, so I'm gonna go to structural. I'm gonna put this thing here because it's more awesomely, and put one of these here. And yeah, this part is made for the clamp Outron docking port, mostly made for it. So I'm gonna put 4 of these guys here. 4 of those. See, more docking, more and more docking, but so I kind of base it around the other one. And yeah, this is the window they can look out of, so that's cool. But alright, that's that thing. One thing I want to do is kind of strut-ish part and put some fuel tanks on top of it. So I'm gonna use these struts here. I'm gonna use one Gigantor grider. Apparently not the thing I thought. It's probably apparently called grider. I did not know that. Right, so I'm gonna put those like that. Yeah, another thing, you can spawn in, so I can have multiple things now, which is awesome. It's awesome. It's awesomely done. Alright, I'm not gonna have that. I'm gonna have the energy station gonna be down here. Why not? Why not? Right, so these tanks here are one of these doubled, I think. Yeah, one of these doubled. So now instead of having 2 of these, you can have 1 of those. A BC0003, I think. Nope, a FL-T800 fuel tank. It's from Jebediah Kerman's junkyard and spaceship parts. Go. Awesome. Right, Jebediah, you made something. Oh, we'll get into that later. Not so much useful yet right now, but still will work. Alright, so solar panels is something new. I'm gonna show you guys that simply by placing a solar panel right here. Alright, so I'm still gonna have to go to structural and take one of these standard parts and move it down there, and move one up here so it will actually keep the thing together. Alright, so this is gonna be my space station living quarter. Alright, living quarter. I don't know if that's quarter spell left. Right. I just know I spell living. I don't know how to spell that, but I will rename the thing later. But this will be the part I will dock my other thing to, so I'm just gonna simply put that in there. One thing I want to do is actually make this look a bit nicer, so I'm just gonna do that. And then, oops. Right, so that's my background changed. That's kind of like confusing sometimes, because I'm not standard with it. But there, look at this thing. This is my space station we're gonna use, guys. So this will be the fueling part of it. Actually, I have a single player I play on now instead of having one you guys, or playing the same one. So we'll do it a bit easy for you guys too. Yay! Alright, so there are now 2 adapters, but there's one very small, which is awesome here. You can see, like, awesome for space stations, and there's the big one that's look more aerodynamical for the rocket propulsion. I don't know, something in that manner. Right, so I'm just gonna do a simple rocketing system here. Oops. Yeah, that didn't really work as I wanted, did it? Did it now? No, it did not. Right, so let's just put it down a bit. I'm still kind of confused by the music because I'm not used to it yet. These are the new fuel tanks. They are a lot bigger, so you might see. Well, I'll try to look for the strut. Right, there it is. Strut connector. Let's see here. Connect like that and connect these parts up here. Ooh, not symmetrical. But anyway, let's see. One big engine and another one. Oops, I despawned it apparently. Right. Another thing I like to do is to actually move fuel from these tanks into the middle tank to have that last for a bit longer, so I can drop these off earlier too. Right. So this part will not need RCS fuel. One thing it will need is an advanced SAS. So just put one up here and one not down there. Oops, no. Screw the thing up, didn't I? Right, so that's not good. Right. Put it like that. Right, so it's balanced. because this thing will be important for me. Because yeah, I will actually dock stuff to the thing above it. So that will be future episodes, and I'm actually gonna hopefully I have Bill, Jupiter, and Bob on top of it. I don't know anymore because I mistakenly murdered them in the start of this episode, this episode. So hopefully they are still alive, but I don't think I wouldn't hope for it, sadly enough. But what can I do? It's what alright. I almost gonna say this wasn't my fault, but it kinda was. Right, so hopefully this thing can launch. Just gonna put this in some type of orbit because I can connect another ship up here to it, and in the future move it. Right, no, they died. Right, so Dildak and the Yogard. Can I fly this thing? Right, I must want to IVA here. Oops, that's the wrong guy. So IVA this guy, you can see. Launch tower! Which is actually, oh, I did not put any security system. Anyway. Hopefully these tanks are a kind of hard part about the engine because they, yeah, you can see they like overheating. Which I don't know why they do. It's a Rokomax Jumbo 64 fuel tank, but I don't think, I don't know. I don't know what they're used for, because they are like overheating super fast. So I can't throttle up too much. I'm gonna move away from my ship a bit so you guys can hear me still, and I will not talk over it. But yeah, this update is awesome. Here's the resource system with the electricity charge, which I won't need because I'm generating electricity all the time because of the engines firing, which is a cool thing because when they're firing, they're like, I don't know, somehow they're generating electricity, which is awesome. But yeah, woo, space adventure. So yeah, you can see my radar attitude here. It's easy to see, and the vertical speed is also very, very easy to see from that point. So I like this capture for that. But it's more or less made for landers, so I'll use it for that in the future because it's called a lander can. And now, when I have actually learned to rendezvous with stuff, it's even easier. But alright, let's turn this thing a bit to about, I don't know, 60 degrees in the 90 degree, or 60 in the 90 degree angle. It should be good. The thing actually spins around. I try to stop it because this is an awesome angle to go up. This is actually even cooler than I wanted it to be. But now it won't. It won't work. Alright. Yeah, Kerbal has a major change. It has a desert now. More or less major, I know. It depends on what you want to call it. But I just want these fuel tanks to run out, which they are almost done with. As you can see, this and in the middle also use that, but I know how that works. Because this, alright, there's almost no fuel left. I need maybe change up my background, not change the picture. Because it's confusing me. But anyway. Alright, I'm good. I'm still increasing speed. I want to go to about 200,000 meters. Because, yeah, I put my last time I did this, and you can see I have so much fuel left. I will actually use those in the future for the new Turb 5 document. I almost said. That's not a document. It's not even a documentary. It's just a ship. Rocket. Dilak, Kerman, and Yogard. It's awesome, Yogard. I love Yogard. It's the coolest guy ever. Right. But 200,000 meters is actually a good space station attitude. I think that's my personal opinion. I won't judge you if you don't think like the same as me. Right. So. Right, let's. Okay. Right. Apparently, this thing is rotating too great. But you can see this part doesn't have an engine here. Right, so now I'm going to show you the new system here. So if I go to my app here, press that, you can see I can add a maneuver. This is so good for new people and even for me. I will say it now. Right, let's see. 1, 2, 2, not too good. Then I can increase it to about 2, 1, 2, 8. This is a great way of just doing the orbit thing. But as you can see, I'm going to burn in about 3 minutes, which I don't want to wait for that long. Because it's so far away. I just don't want to wait. Because I'm like that. So I'm gonna wait till this is about 30 seconds, then I'm gonna start my burning. So, right, 40 seconds. There's just some seconds left now. I'm gonna speed it down to about 43. Alright. So then I'm gonna speed up my engines. Move to the blue part of this. The blue part. And you can see here, I can actually do my orbit from this view. You can see here, whoa, this thing is wobbly. It's gonna might want to slow down my engine a bit. Now, one part about this is gonna be extremely dangerous for me. That's about the fuel tank. It's gonna follow me through space and time, forever and ever and ever, and probably ever after that. All right, you can see now I just passed my apps, and you can see it's T plus. That means I passed the time I was supposed to have. So I'm gonna throttle about a little bit because I kind of scared because I didn't have any struts connecting this part to the other part. Not very good. Hopefully my energy source is not completely wrapping up here. Hopefully. But you can see I'm in about one. I'm going quite fast, and I actually discovered you can press this button to change between orbit and surface, which I will show you guys when I try to rendezvous with this thing here. Right now you can see, and about boop. Right, I'm almost in a perfect orbit now. You can see this thing has a bunch of fuel left, so well, I don't need you anymore. So bye. Whoa, I'm rotating. Oop, no, ooh, that's so close. I don't want to actually move out my parachute. Right, I just want that part to leave me. Leave me alone, part! Alright, now it's away. So, I'm just gonna move up into the sun. Because something that's new is getting very dark on the high side of the planet now. So, that's something new. Or it's dark, but I can still see because I'm not... I don't know if that's implemented yet, but that might be the next update to 1.19. We'll see. But yeah, as you can see, as I said, I added solar panels to this thing, so why not use them? So, stretching them up. Right, here's my solar panels. Awesome, right? Yeah, awesome. Right, so I also have these fuel tanks. You might wonder why, because I don't have an engine on this thing. I'm actually gonna use this as a refueling station for now. Whoa, this looks really awesome. I haven't seen one of these struts parts in space yet, because, well, I can actually... Alright, so now... Oh, I'm just gonna... Yeah, right, click it and X to actually... Yeah, I can set this target too. I can set myself as a target, which is weird. Yeah, I just set my part about that part. Right, so you can see here I can actually... Oh, wait. How did I do this? How did I do that? No. God dang it. Close down, please. Unset target, thank you. Right, the target's over there. That's a new system I will use in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Also subscribe and help me out a bunch by doing that. I will be grateful. Yay. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. And speed up the time a bit so I can see the planet of Kerbal. Because I can't rotate the station. It's quite dangerous. Right, so I'm trying to see if I can see the planet, which I can't. Oh, there it is. Hello, Kerbal. Hello, cabin. Hello, cabin. Whee! Alright, so. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how the hitchhiking module works before I quit up, maybe. So. EVA. Alright, you're not controlling this thing. I don't want to take the guy that's not in no control out of this thing. But I can actually move it down and enter a hitchhiking module. Which it doesn't have a IVA, so I'm just gonna right click the standard crew hatch and EVA, and then I can climb back up. Or I just need to grab first, maybe. And then I can climb back up. And board. Right, so Della Kerman and Yogurt Kerman is now the leading commanders of my space station, which I can actually, you can see command mode, right click and you can rename the vessel. So I'm gonna rename this the Turb, not BB, Turb Station of... Oh, I screwed the name up. Of Kerbal. So I can actually set this as a station now. So space station. So this is the Turb. This is the Turb. I didn't even remember what to name it. But as you can see here. Oh, I apparently just accidentally selected my fuel tanker. Which I'm gonna end the flight off, because I don't need it. The tracking station. So the space station, the Turb station of Kerbal. As you can see, it actually looks like a space in here. So I know it's, oh, this is a space station. So I can fly it. And I think another thing that they added is that if you have an SAS on, you know you can't move. That's the standard thing, even though this thing can't barely move. You can actually have that so it's locked even for even when you're not in the flying module. But yeah. So please leave a like if you did. Also, as I already said, I just showed some before. But one important thing: if you want to leave a thing in orbit, you just press space then to not end flight, because you will end the flight. But it's something like the track station, so you guys can see me. Whoa! Yeah. Another thing: there's a new planet called Grass, and a new moon called Pole. It's like a pollen, and mud. But yeah. Now I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Subscribe, and that will help me out, and you will won't regret it. You won't regret it. I promise you. So, bye.